Hello, this is Positive Lives Enterprise. I am Tom Goodwin. This is Michelle Ronquillo.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back.
And the topic today is overcoming adversity.
Yes, that's a big one. It's resistant energy that is out there.
Okay, so what is adversity? It has a lot to do with the challenges of life, the resistant energy, the things that you run into that make life rough and make it hard for you to progress and get where you want to go.
Yeah, it makes it difficult to get your to-do lists done, your goals, things that you want to accomplish in life. That resistant energy might delay those things from happening.
And a lot of people get in trouble because they aren't able to take on the adversity and get on the other side. And you have to overcome adversity. You have to have the persistence to overcome adversity in order to climb to the top of the mountain and make something of yourself, achieve something of value to this world in some way.
That's right. The endurance it takes, just like an athlete. They train, just like a musician. You have to have the persistence. You have to have the motivation to continue to strive through the resistant energies or delays that come into your your environment.
Yeah, we had a dog that was affecting our with creating adversity. We seem to have a lot of adversity trying to get this video going. So
yeah, but here we are.
So the video has the flavor of what we're dealing with.
Persistence, but we got it going.
But I mean, people that have had really hard lives and things haven't gone their way and have faced a lot of adversity and have overcome it are the type of people that have achieved the biggest things in life. The more adversity you go up against and overcome, the more is on the other side. It's like climbing a bigger mountain.
Yeah, it is all about success, just like the athletes, coming back to that. If you want to win the race, if you want to climb the mountain, if you want to be successful at any of your dreams and goals and hopes, it has to have persistence. You have to keep fighting through that resistant energy, that pressure. You're going to have the struggle of survival versus thriving with the things that you want to happen in your life.
And you have to figure out the right steps to get where you need to go.
Yeah, because if you don't have the to-do list and the details of how you're going to achieve those goals, how are you ever going to get to those goals if you're not knowing what you need to do first in the steps and the climb of anything that you want to accomplish in life? You have to have exactly what you need to do. You don't jump into college first. You have to do the other levels of school before you can get into college level and understand the things that they teach in those levels. Just like in any persistence that you're trying to accomplish, you have to do the baby steps first.
And there's always going to be a certain amount of pain and discomfort in trying to do something that's worth doing. An explorer that goes up, that tries to conquer a mountain for the first time, it's going to find it extremely challenging. But they're the type of people that like challenges. They thrive in adversity because they know that if they get past the adversity, the goal is well worth the effort.
That's right. And that's all in the persistence of what you want to see happen. If you want to do something, you do it right. You don't just halfway do something, you go 100% to it. And that persistence will give you the success that you want to see in that goal or in that vision of what you're trying to accomplish. And like always, what I always say, if success was easy, then everybody would be doing it. Everybody would be pushing through that persistence, pushing through that resistant energies to get those dreams manifesting into their lives and to get the things that they want to see happen into their everyday surroundings.
And when you're taking on a big challenge like climbing a mountain, whatever, you got to train beforehand. You have to be prepared. You have to get yourself ready. You have to get yourself conditioned. So a lot of it is. And when it comes to the spiritual, a lot of it has to do with doing the meditation meditation, the training, doing the exercise, doing that which will make you strong enough to be able to handle what's coming on ahead of you.
Yes, exactly. You got to get prepared. You don't just go out there and run a mile. You have to warm up. You have to stretch, do the exercises. It's, you're good if your diet is good. Drink a lot of water. Make sure that you're understanding that positive thoughts are going to get you results to those motivations to do those things that you need to do. You have to be proud of yourself. You have to have self-confidence and self-esteem, that knowing that the things and the steps that you want, the goals and dreams, they might take you a year. It might take you 6 months. Who knows how long it's going to take, but it's the step after step that matter the most. It's preparing for it. It's training for it. It's breathing through those hard, stressful moments. It's getting to understanding that you have to dive through pain to get to the comfort parts of the hard work that it takes to be successful in achieving goals and dreams.
And the main thing is not to give up.
That is a big point.
To keep, what I mean is, a lot of times you're going to be getting so unbearable states. A lot of times things you say, I can't get through this. This is more than I can handle. But the thing is, you just have to say, I can handle things other people cannot handle. I can overcome things other people cannot overcome. I will not give up because I do not give up, whereas other people might give up. I will not give up.
Yes, exactly. You have to look in the mirror and believe in yourself. You have to know that the gifts and the experiences that has gotten you to the level that you're at has made the successes and the things that you've already accomplished a reality. So in those pride steps of your own walks, you have to keep going, knowing that you will not give up and you will proceed to the successful finish line of your goal or dream or aspirations or whatever you are wanting to push through that adversity to get. Because that's what it is when you are really close to getting that blessing, getting those dreams or those goals done, that adversity comes faster to stop those blessings for you to give up. And you don't want to do that when you are ready, right there, ready to get those blessings, just for those extra steps through the adversity that we all struggle with.
And sometimes you have to make adjustments, because sometimes you actually run into something that is not the right direction to get where you need to go. And then you're going to be really frustrated. But the thing is, you have to use your mind, and you have to figure out alternatives, other paths, other ways of going about it. You always have to have a mind that's looking and searching and questioning and challenging.
That's right.
So that you can figure out what would be the best way to get to my objective. I obviously can't jump over this cliff.
That's right.
I have to. I mean, if you have a worthwhile goal, there's a way to get there. But a lot of times people won't do the mental work to figure out how they're going to get there. So a lot of it's just mental.
That's right. There's a lot of different factors that it can take to get you to those successful spots, that you just need to stop and reanalyze your mission of how you're going to get over something and go around it, or whatever it takes. There is always a different way to get what you want achieved in your life.
And the main thing is to figure out what is worth what is important to you to achieve, what is valuable to you to achieve. And if you're not getting anywhere, sometimes you may not be trying to achieve the right thing. So that's where questioning comes in, and where you try to figure out, what do I really want to do? What can I get the most out of myself by striving to do? Well, I mean, because some things you try to do them, they're not really where you really have your heart in it. So you have to say, is this what I really want to do? Can I get enough out of myself with this goal?
That's right. You want to look for the purposes that are going to make your best version of yourself, and bring that out with pushing through that adversities and trying new things and seeing what is the best for your purposes and your life goals and dreams and successes.
And you'll be surprised. You can do amazing things.
Yes.
You can achieve amazing things, but you have to have the spiritual theories in your head, or programming in your head, that enable you to do things. And the better your belief system is, the more you can achieve. We have to advance further spiritually in order to get more out of ourselves. We have to have more of a reality-based spirituality in order to take on the challenges of reality, the adversity that comes with reality.
That's right.
So if you have the normal mindset in this world, you're only going to achieve normal things. If you want to achieve extraordinary things, you have to have an extraordinary spiritual mindset, and you have to be different than a lot of other people. You can't have the same way of approaching things that most people have. You have to go beyond. You have to improve on the spiritual beliefs of others so that you have one that will help you to achieve more. In a reality that today it can be extremely challenging. We live in a very challenging time, and we're not doing that well. We have a lot of adversity out there in the world.
Yeah.
We have a lot of things that need to be achieved. So we have to get better at overcoming adversity and using our mind to figure out how to do things in a better way than has been done in the past.
Well, and I also think that it goes right back into what we already covered of believing in yourself and having the confidence that even though it is different, it is unique, and it is all about you pushing and wanting to see the change that we want to see in this world today. We want to be the example of those things that push and strive to the uniqueness of those passions that bring change into this world, and fighting adversity with a reality-based understanding of what is true and justice and what is purposeful to changing this world is what we really need in society. We need you to push through the adversities and be the unique, wonderful people that you are, and show with your voice and your talents all your wonderful gifts that this world needs in today's society to change and grow spiritually.
And adversity is a good thing. It's a positive thing. Don't allow adversity to bring you down. See it as something to uplift you. I'm going to achieve this. I'm going to make things happen. See the goal. See the light at the end of the tunnel. See what is of value that you're aiming at. See it as positive, because it'll bring out the most in yourself. You don't want to have a life in which you don't have challenges,
That's right.
which will elevate and bring out more of what you're capable of doing.
That's right. Your strength is sleeping in there, waiting for you to wake it up with your persistence and your dreams and your blessings coming to you because of the hard works and the actions that you show of who you are, as you, by you, and all around you.
Okay, this is Positive Vibes Enterprise. I think we covered this subject really well. I am Tom Goodwin. This is Michelle Ronquillo.
Please subscribe.
Yeah, please subscribe.
Yes, and share, and please let us know what you're thinking. We love this new year here in Vegas, starting out with great new spiritual topics that we talk to people on. So please let us hear your voices. Please subscribe and share us. Bye-bye, everybody. Till next time.